Hello, my name is Fazila Gopalani and I'm the Head of Education for ACCA for the Middle East. As part of our exam tips and techniques video series, I'm going to talk to you about how to tackle objective test questions in your upcoming F5 to F9 computer-based exams. So you are aware that you have Section A, which is objective test questions, and Section B, which are objective test case questions. Now, you should also be aware that there are 7 different types of question styles that you're going to receive. And you need to practice these questions on our ACCA website and using past exam papers in order to make yourself familiar with these. So, I'm going to talk to you about what are those different types of questions. Number 1, multiple choice. They're the ones that you've always had. Choose one option out of 4. Number 2, you've got multiple response. Please be careful and read the requirement. It normally says select 2 of the correct answers from below, which means that if you select 3 and 2 of them are correct, you will get 0 marks. If you select 1 and that was the correct one, but you still get 0 marks because you were asked to identify 2. We then have fill in the blank. Now, in fill in the blank option, you can use a minus sign if that's needed in your answer, and you can use a full stop for a decimal place. 4th, you have drag and drop. And what do you do there? You'll have some options on the left hand of the screen, and all you have to do is drag and drop these statements into the correct part of the answer. You then have drop down, which is if you click on the arrow, you will have 4 options and you can select the correct one. Number 6 is called the hotspot area, which is when you use your mouse, you'll be able to select a cross that will appear when you press click. And where should that appear? For example, it could be a decision tree in your F5 exam, but please make sure you use that cross on the right line, because if you put it in between 2 lines, you will get 0 marks. It must be very clear where you're putting that cross. And lastly, the hotspot area. Once again, read the requirement, because what they normally ask you is to identify the correct and also mark which ones were incorrect. If you just mark the correct box and don't mark the incorrect boxes, again, you will get 0 marks. You know that in objective test questions, you either get 0 marks or 2 marks per question. There is no partial marks. So please be careful, read the requirement and be very attentive to detail. Good luck with practicing on the computer-based platform and experiencing these different types of OT questions that you will have.